I'm Giovanna Fletcher and welcome back to Journey to the Magic, the podcast all about Disney holidays. Today on the show, well, I'm very lucky because I'm sat down with a mate. I'm with TV presenter, author and Saturday singer Frankie Bridge. I mean, how long ago, I'm saying Saturday singer, how long ago was it since you girls have actually been together and doing your
It's
thing?
actually so long ago that I don't even know how long ago, to be fair. Maybe like 7 or 8 years? 8 years?
God, I can't remember what song came on the radio a little while ago though. And I was literally singing along and I was like, oh, good times.
I know. I do, yeah. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I'd just quite like to do a video. A music video.
Not a show where you get all the nerves and the excitement.
I mean, I'd love to.
Like someone to do my makeup and me to just strut around a bit and look moody.
Shut up, G. No, I would like to go on tour, Oz. But I just remember doing videos and they were like such hard work. And then when you'd get them back and they'd be amazing. And I'm like, now I would, you know when you find something annoying, then now I'm like, oh, I'd quite like to do that. Now I'm just like, mum. I'm like, want to be able to do something. I'd be like, look, see, I was cool.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
That's
got it.
right then. You just want to prove to your kids
Just for my
that you
kids,
are
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's sad, isn't it? But
No,
maybe we'll edit that out.
Do you know what? I'm thinking about what we do. Our kids will never see us as cool.
No, I know, yeah.
Let's talk about the important stuff in life. Holidays.
Yep.
When did you last go on holiday and where was it to?
We went to America. Yeah. So we decided for the boys' summer holiday, because they get so much time off school.
Yeah.
For years, when Wayne was playing football, he'd always go to LA when he had his off season, and I went and worked there with the Saturdays quite a few times.
Yeah.
So we both had like really good memories there, and we'd always wanted to take the kids because we were like, we can go to Disney, we can go here, we can go. There's so much we can do, be on the beach all the time and whatever. So we were like, right, let's just go for 5 weeks. Which is a really long time.
Yeah.
And it was amazing, but in hindsight, a little bit too much of a long time.
Really?
Well, it was just like too long to still feel like a holiday.
Yeah.
But then like not long enough, to feel like you're living there.
Right.
It's weird. And I would recommend it. There was loads to do, but I think just like realistically, we were both like, yeah, a lot more fun when we were like single with no kids or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's just funny. And then my two were like, after 2 weeks, they were like, can you ask Daddy if we can go home now? And I was like, no.
Well, there is that thing. I think if ever you get lucky enough to have a 2-week holiday, there is that thing that towards the end of it, you are a bit like, okay, now it's time to go home. Like you start missing.
Yeah,
those things
that's
at
the
home.
thing. They just missed home. You know, Wayne's mum and dad lived with us. They missed his mum and dad. They missed the dogs. So they sound completely spoiled, but it wasn't like that at all. We had an amazing time, but it was just, they just love home.
Yeah.
But we had loads of fun, and there's nothing nicer than waking up to blue skies every day, being right by the beach. And then Carter, our youngest, learnt to skateboard while we were out there in Malibu, which sounds really cool and extra. And now is obsessed and now does it all the time. And it's great. He's got like a new skill and a new hobby that he absolutely loves.
And that's brilliant. Like those little influences that like we all pick up along the way.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's like our main takeaway from that, is he's found a thing that he loves, because he always has this thing that he's not good at anything. But now he's like, yeah, I'm good at that.
So have you started?
Well, gee, it's always been a dream of mine to be able to skateboard myself. But it's still not happened.
Oh.
No, I tried, and then I was too embarrassed to do the lessons. And last time I got on a skateboard, I fell off of it. And then as I was trying to stand up from the fall, I fell again, and now I have a scar on my leg from said double fall. So I feel that maybe I'm best off.
You've got a skateboard injury.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool in
its own way, yeah.
I think I once managed to do an ollie, but on grass. So it was very stationary. Nothing was moving.
No.
But
and that's the thing
good.
about a skateboard, is it just moves.
It does, yeah.
Because I snowboard, people are like, surely you can do it. But I'm like, no, because it kind of sticks a little bit, whereas a skateboard's just...
flies.
Yeah, it's got wheels.
What do you look for in a perfect holiday? Obviously, perfect length of time.
Yes.
Is now at the top of the list there.
I would say 10 days for me is enough.
Yeah.
Because then I'll start thinking about home and all the things I need to do.
Yeah.
But it's funny because we have different versions of what a perfect holiday is, I think, within the family.
Right.
A perfect holiday for me is to just
sit
and read a book.
Yeah.
Whereas for Wayne, a perfect holiday is to not sit at all and just to move and do stuff, which is why it's great that the boys are now at that age that he can just take them and do whatever. So
you get to sit in peace now.
I kind of do, yeah. I mean, our last holiday when we went away for about a week, I managed to finish 2 books, so I don't think I do that much. It's the only time I get to read.
It's so true.
Yeah.
So you are after sun and sand.
I am, yeah. And then I think just somewhere that has stuff for the boys to do, you know, like gets them off of iPads, gets them out of the house, like whether that's just a swimming pool or, you know, something that mine too just aren't interested in clubs, like kids clubs. So
Ours haven't done it yet.
I know. All these families that go there, it's got a really good kids club. I'm like, it doesn't matter, mine won't go in.
The only exception actually is me and Tom, I know this is a Disney podcast, but me and Tom went on The Wish. Oh my God. The kids weren't there, but if we ever get lucky enough.
I was like, the kids aren't on the Disney cruise.
We were recording an episode of the podcast. we were doing important things for our viewers and our listeners.
Sure.
But when we were there, we did think maybe that would be the time to start putting them into kids club, because we were literally there going, oh my God, if we had this experience.
Yeah.
I think before then I thought of kids clubs as somewhere that people dumped their kids so they could go and have a cocktail.
Yeah.
Whereas actually seeing that, you're like, actually this is so far beyond that. What's been your favourite trip ever?
I know it sounds really obvious, but probably our honeymoons. We went to the Seychelles. We went snorkeling actually one day, and I went to get into the sea and my bikini bottoms got caught to the ladder that you climb down into the sea in. So I was literally hanging off of the boat by my pants. So obviously everything was on show. And the poor guys that worked on the boat were like, I could see them like stifling laughter and just like trying to help me and just being like, Wayne, but he was already in the water. And it was like the most uncomfortable situation I think I've ever been in. And just all these really polite men like trying to be really nice about it, but just also like I could just see it all over their face, and then just like getting in and thinking, oh my God, this is just awful. And then just having
to hike you up.
Yes, they had to unhook me, G. It was not very becoming of a new wife, but yeah.
At what point did Wayne realise what was going on?
I don't think he did. I don't think he ever realised until I told him, and then obviously he thought it was hilarious.
I was about to ask you your most embarrassing holiday moment, but I think we got that.
Yeah, I think that's in the bag.
Yeah, that's it. Let's talk about your Disney holidays now. Mm-hmm. When was the first time you visited a Disney park?
So we went to Walt Disney World in Orlando when I was 9.
Aww.
Yeah, I've just always loved it. And my dad when we were younger, he's always been really fun, but you just would not assume that he's obsessed with Disney.
Yeah.
And he just so wanted us to go. And there's so much of it that I still remember, like something really random, like it was the first cinnamon thing that I ever ate. And like now I'm obsessed with cinnamon, and whenever I have anything that's got cinnamon on it, it reminds me of being at Disney.
Yeah.
And I remember I got a puppet from Epcot when we were watching the fireworks, and I was obsessed with it. You know, one of the ones with the sticks that moves the arms. I don't know, that seemed like such a massive thing for me at the time.
But they still have those.
Yeah.
I was literally playing with them with Max this trip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was magical. And then we didn't stay in one of the Disney hotels this first time we went, and we went at Halloween.
Right.
And just the madness of how they change it, you know, to the evening and things like that. And just kind of being in America at that time was just, I'll never forget it.
Well, it's like being in the movies, isn't it? We see Halloween, like what we have growing up, as this massive thing that's very American. And actually being in Walt Disney World for it is beyond.
So when I last went to Disney, it was just before Halloween, so they were changing all the decorations over to all the Halloween ones, and I was like, I just want to stay. Just love it.
We've been to Walt Disney World together.
We have, I know.
It was the coldest winter ever. The locals that had never owned coats were buying coats.
Didn't they say it was in like 20 years? It was like the coldest it had been in 20 years or something, I seem to remember.
Yeah, because we've been at Christmas a lot of times and it was never like that.
Yeah, I remember I literally had a leather jacket, was like my coat. We had to buy like hats and gloves, didn't we, from like the shops.
You were like, I am wearing everything from my suitcase.
Yeah, and I looked like a robber the whole holiday because I was just literally in like black head to toe. It was, I just have never experienced anything like that before in my life. But it was so fun going with friends.
Yeah.
Like having gone, because I think that might have been the second time that I'd ever been from like being as a child, and actually being able to experience that with other people that are obsessed with Disney as well.
Yeah.
Like it was just so much fun. We were just like big kids, weren't we?
Well, that's what you go to Disney for.
Yeah.
I think there is that, you have a license to just go and be a big kid. And you see that at Halloween, actually. So this year we've literally just been in 22 to Disney for Halloween. And we saw the switch over to Christmas.
Oh, jealous.
And it was amazing. But I think you see that when you see families walking around the parks, all dressed up in their Halloween gear.
Yeah.
And you literally just go, okay, so next time, if we're ever lucky enough to come at Halloween again, we're going to go big and we're going to plan all of our costumes and we're going to go as this. We have so many times now where we're talking about different films and stuff and going, that's what we're going to Disney. That's what we're going to do.
Doesn't surprise me.
The next Halloween trip.
See, I'm still like stuck on the fact that there's that, what do they call it? The Bibbidi
Bobbidi Boutique.
Oh my God, gee. If that was a thing when I was little.
I know. And there's an
even when I was 9.
There's an age thing. They would never let us do it now.
Why though?
I don't
Giovanna,
know.
I want the glitter in my hair. I want the princess bun. I want to be able to walk around in my princess dress with my trousers underneath, like all the other little girls, and feel like a princess
like
for the
all
day.
the other little girls. You know you're not a little girl.
But why? Why is that not allowed? I want to be Cinderella. I genuinely look at them and I envy them because I'm like, oh, I would have loved that.
I know.
Yeah, I would have loved it.
With the Saturdays, you went to Disneyland Paris.
We did.
How was that?
That was fun. That's the only time I've been to Disneyland Paris.
Oh, really?
Yes. That was it was so fun. I think one, because it was I'd never been, and two, just getting to go with the girls. And I think we were there when it was closed at one point, and being able to just go on rides, like just time after time.
Yeah.
And experiencing it together. And because you know what I'm like, I'm a scaredy cat. So to be able to get on a ride without psyching myself out before I go on, and then being like, this is amazing. So yeah, that was really fun. Like being in the parks and, you know, all walking around with the ears on and just like all the characters walking around and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. There's nothing that really compares to it in the same way of the fireworks. Because I leave the fireworks believing that I can do anything I want in the world ever. Like that is a genuine thing. I go home and I'm like, I can be whoever I want to be. I can do whatever I want. I feel really inspired. I feel amazing. And then I wake up in the morning and I'm like, Frank, they were fireworks. You're still the same person.
No, the energy is inside you now.
It's inside. The magic
Go
is inside
forth
now.
And conquer. Let's talk Disney in general. How much of a big Disney fan are you? Have you always loved Disney? Is it something that you've come to as an adult? Is it something you're more into now because you've got kids?
I thought you were going to test me then. I was going to be like, I really love it, but please don't test me.
Nah.
It's always been a massive part. Like, I always watched Disney films when I was growing up.
Yeah.
And the boys actually, like Parker's favourite film when he was little was like Jungle Book. He watched like over and over and over again, and Cinderella. He loved Cinderella. And that didn't, you know, really come from me pushing that onto him. So it has always been a big part for me, I think. And I think because we went when I was young, that was always an amazing family memory that we had. And I did Disney on Ice.
Yes.
So I've even... I don't know if you can say that I skated.
What did you actually do within that?
Gee, I mean, we sold it as that I skated on the ice, but I basically got pushed around the ice. And I was a citizen of Arendelle, which I was buzzing about.
That's amazing.
You know? And I think I said something like, snow in June, and that was it. Yeah.
But that's a big line.
It was a big line.
Because that's really establishing the fact that it's June.
And there's snow.
And that it's quite strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. So without you...
Pivotal part.
It is, actually, yeah.
Pivotal
Vital
part.
information just from those
But I was really
words.
excited about it. So yeah, I just think I think if you've grown up with it and you've grown up, like, it just has so many memories, and there is just such a magical element of it, which is why I couldn't wait to take the boys.
What is your favourite Disney character or movie?
You know what? When I was growing up, if you asked me who I wanted to be and what my first child, if it was a girl, would be called, which hasn't happened, it would have been Jasmine.
Really?
I think she was the person I felt I looked like.
Right.
She had like long dark hair and I don't know. I just loved her. But I used to have to, when we used to go shopping in Lakeside, they had the big Disney store.
Yeah.
And my mum and my dad used to have to actively distract me when they knew the Disney store was coming, because I would go in there and I would want everything in there. And I always wanted a Jasmine costume. So one year my aunt made me one and like crimped my hair and everything. And we've got pictures of it and I still remember it. And I just thought I was Jasmine, and that's it. And haven't had a daughter, but you know, someone else can name their child Jasmine and that's fine with me.
Would you say that she's still your favourite and that's still your favourite Disney movie?
Yeah, I think because I just have always had great memories of it. Yeah.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that a lot.
I used to pretend to be Jasmine in the playground.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, and you can't, the song
Yeah.
on the carpet,
Yeah.
it's a moment.
That song on the carpet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what's it called? I can show you the world. A whole new world.
But that is a lyric. You're
I
fine,
know the
you're allowed.
words. I just didn't know what the actual title was, all right?
What is your favourite time of year or season to visit a park? Are you going to stick with Halloween?
No, Christmas.
Yeah. Do you know what? But can I just say,
what?
if you do go for Halloween, if you time it right, you can be there for Halloween
And
then
Christmas.
the next day is Christmas.
Oh, don't. My dreams, this is my ultimate dream, kids or no kids, is to spend Christmas Day at Walt Disney World. It's my ultimate dream, because when we went with the kids when they were a bit younger, there was a full-sized gingerbread house in the...
Grand Floridian.
Yes,
They were
in
building that.
reception.
Yeah, they were building that this time
Oh,
when
the
we were there.
smell. That smell of like pure ginger as you walk in, like the Christmassy smell, like I just won't forget it. And just the fact that it was fully made out of gingerbread, like it's magical. Do you know what I mean? Everything about it is, from the hotel to the park. And I just want that experience for all of us to just spend Christmas Day there and just be fully involved in it over the Christmas period.
It's so good.
Yeah. I don't care how old the kids are or how old I'll be. I'll do it one day.
Do you plan when you go on a Disney holiday, or do you like to play it by ear? Which we're wearing Mickey ears. I find it quite funny when we ask if you're playing it by ear.
Didn't even catch on to that.
Wasted.
I know, yeah. It's always sad when you've got to explain a joke, isn't it?
All right.
All right. Do I plan what, though?
Do you plan meals? Do you plan the parks you're going to, or are you just literally like...
I mean, this is me you're talking to.
Okay,
You're lucky
all
that
right.
I've even managed to book the flights at that point. No, I don't really plan. Also, because with kids, I just don't think you can really properly plan. Like, you might have a loose plan and then, it all changes. But, like, I do have an idea of, like, everything that I want to try and get done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's that thing as well where you have a list of things that you want to get done, but sometimes if you don't get them done, you're like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like for us, we ended up going back to Galaxy's Edge nearly every night of the last holiday.
And what's the place where all the restaurants are and stuff?
Disney Springs.
Yes, I remember going there with you, and it's massive now. Compared to like
it's unrecognisable from when we went.
Yeah, and I actually know it's not a park, but I loved being there. Even I don't know, and the boys loved being there. Like, there's so many different things to see there and do, and I don't know. Like, even that feels magical. So we kind of went there most evenings and stuff, and yeah, just a nice end to the day, I suppose.
Frank, are you ready to go back?
I am.
Good, because we're about to create your dream Disney day. Okay, there are no rules. You can do anything you want. Okay, I'm not going to say you can't do anything. You can.
All right.
So first thing you have to
thought you were going to send me. I was like, all right, great. This is great.
And surprise!
See you later.
This is the big budget ITV show right now. Right. So the first thing you need to decide is, where are we going? Are we going to Walt Disney World, Disneyland Paris, or on a Disney cruise?
I think it's obvious where I'm going.
Walt Disney World?
Walt Disney World.
Okay. What time of year? Oh, Frank.
Oh,
Is it going to be Christmas?
it's going to be Christmas.
Oh, Okay, I'm so excited.
Why?
Because that's your dream. And then we're now taking you on your dream Disney
thank
day.
you. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. And what hotel are we staying in? Where are we waking up?
The Grand Floridian.
Yeah, okay.
I do love it. With all its gingerbreadness.
Okay. Oh, and you're there at
Only
Christmas.
if the gingerbread house is there.
Obviously, it's Christmas. It's got to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're waking up there. What is your first thing that you're going to do when you wake up?
Have some of those little like Mickey Mouse pancake things.
Mickey waffles?
Mickey waffles.
Are we having that at the hotel?
At the hotel.
Nice. And then are we getting the monorail around to Magic Kingdom, or are we going on a bus somewhere else?
I think we're going monorail.
Okay.
Quite enjoy that.
It's good.
Yeah.
That first time getting on a
Yeah.
monorail.
It's mental.
And are we going to the Magic Kingdom?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because you could have gone to Transportation Centre and then, changed and gone to Epcot, but we're going to Magic Kingdom.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
And what are we doing? What is your favourite attraction in the Magic Kingdom?
It's a small world.
Yes, yes.
Got to get it out of the way. Got to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to be done.
Yep.
It's a classic, but you got to suck it up and you got to get in there.
I love it. It's your suck it up attitude, but this is the first thing you're deciding to do.
Oh yeah, no, I love it. When I suck it up, I mean like because it's going to be in your head for the rest of the holiday.
Right.
But I just love it. There's always something new to see. It's just great.
I always find I see something new. I don't know if it's new, but I'm always like, that wasn't there before. And then Tom's
I
like, yeah,
swear
it was.
they've added stuff. Don't know, maybe that's one of those Disney mysteries.
Yeah, maybe.
So yeah, I'm there first.
Okay.
I will then move on to my next food of
Yeah,
choice,
you're allowed. Yeah. What
which
are you
would
going
be that like waffly, like crumbly thing.
for? Fennel cake? Funnel cake.
Funnel cake.
Not fennel cake.
Funnel
That sounds
cake.
awful. Funnel cake.
Yeah.
Are you going to have yours with loads of sugar on it?
Yes.
Nice.
The white powdery, sugary stuff. Oh yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Will you sit down while you're eating that?
No.
Okay.
We're moving on to the next thing, Chi. There's absolutely no sitting down at Disney World. Not unless you're at a character breakfast or lunch, which I'll do next.
Okay. So you're eating...
Dessert first.
Okay. You're eating a funnel cake.
Yeah.
And you're walking to the next ride.
What's the really fast musicy one?
That's Rockin' Roller Coaster in the
not
wrong
there
park,
anymore.
but we can blink.
You said I could go anywhere.
We're blinking and we are now in Hollywood Studios. This is fine.
Yes.
We blinked and now
Yeah.
we're there.
I love it.
Straight after funnel cake.
I mean, I live life
you
on
live
the
life
edge.
on the edge.
I
This is so
know.
good.
I'm crazy.
And are you all on this ride?
I mean, maybe the kids might not be. It depends
fine.
how old they are, but me and Wayne are definitely on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I just love it. You're like pinned back in the seat and you're like, there's just so much going on.
I feel like when going on Rockin' Roller Coaster, I had this sensation after having, I can't remember if I had 2 kids or 3 kids, but I had this moment where I had 2 minutes of being me. And I know
Yeah.
that sounds really, really weird, but just this time of like nothing else mattered. I was on this ride listening to Aerosmith, being flung around and having the best time ever.
Exactly. Like there's just every emotion and every feeling and every,
Yeah.
what do you call them? Sound, eyes. What's they called?
Senses?
Senses. See, I'm just so into it. I can't even remember words.
I'm loving it. Okay, so what's it, another ride or are we going to go meet some characters?
Let's go on another ride.
Okay.
What ride can we do next? Star Wars one.
Rise of the Resistance or Smuggler's Run?
Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah?
That's why it's so magical. Like, I just don't know how they do it. Like these moving car things that move on their own. There's no track. There's nothing. I still
know.
can't figure it out. And all the stormtroopers and
It's just such a big world
Yeah.
that's created. And that's the thing, I think, with the rides that are being created now, whether that's Cosmic Rewind or Rise of the Resistance, I feel like that it's such a big world within that ride that is there that you're suddenly a part of.
yeah. And then on to Avatar.
Different park, that's
Yeah.
fine, we're there, okay.
This is my day.
So if it's your day, it's your day. So we're now in Animal Kingdom.
Yep. So we'll go
We're
there.
in Pandora. Flight of Passage.
Yeah. That's just mad.
We all went on it this time. I think that's a massive thing as well. When all of your family can go on a ride.
Yeah.
Like when the smallest is now big enough to do everything. So being on that and just watching Max go on it as well. Like, how are you all experiencing this right now?
It's just insane. Yeah, it's just mad. I think just some of it is just so clever. Like you are in a whole nother world.
Yeah.
Like all the trees and all the sounds,
Yeah.
and even that's impressive on its own. So we'll do that one. and then I think I'll need a bit of a break. And then, so I think then we do character lunch.
Okay.
And what time's the parade?
Usually around 3, but let's talk about your lunch.
Okay.
What characters do you want to see at your lunch? Are you going to a particular place, or are you just going to be just follow the characters?
Just wherever Mickey and Minnie are.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could go to Chef Mickey's.
Okay, I'm there.
Perfect. And you wanted to go see the parade?
Yes, my favourite thing. And then when one of them waves at you.
Well, yeah, so that's the thing. So are you someone who literally, do you wave at them?
Yes.
And you do.
Who doesn't wave?
Well, some people just stand there with their cameras out.
No, I wave.
Yeah.
I want Cinderella, Snow White, anyone, Mickey, Minnie. I want them to wave at me.
There's that.
I would push the kids out of the way to get a wave. I'm not above that.
It's not about you, kids.
It's not about you. Mummy loves this. They're my friends. I've been here before. Back off.
But it is amazing though how I feel like in those moments you do go back to being a kid.
Yeah.
And there's that feeling of joy and exhilaration.
And excitement.
Yeah.
Of seeing them all come around and you're wondering who's next, and they're just so happy. And everyone's dancing and the music, and everyone just kind of stops for a moment to watch them, which I think one of the nice parts of it, because you're always walking, you're always running around, and then to kind of just sit and watch or stand and watch, whatever, I just love it.
Do you plan and get your spot?
Yes.
Or are you like, oh, we're wandering past, let's stop?
Oh no, that is the one bit I do plan.
Where do you like to watch it from?
High.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when the dragon
So I
does
can
its
see
fire
them and they can see me.
on Wayne's shoulders, it's all fine.
Just move out the way, Wayne.
And who are you most excited about seeing when it comes to parades?
Just any of the princesses.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I just want to be them still.
Oh.
What's next?
What's next? Where are you going? What park can we possibly go to now? We've not gone to Epcot yet.
No, I do love Epcot. What's one I really love in Epcot? Epcot was my favourite park when I was a kid.
Yeah. It's interesting,
why.
actually. I find that every time I go back, a different park presents itself as my new favourite.
Yeah, it was my favourite when I was young. What's at Epcot?
Well,
They all merge into one, as you can
If you've not done
see
Cosmic
for me.
Rewind, I as your
happens
friend,
on
would
that
like you
one?
to go on Cosmic Rewind. It's Guardians of the Galaxy. It's another one where they've created this whole big world.
Yeah, so I wouldn't have been on that, would I?
No, maybe not. But so I'm going to push you on that.
Okay, I'll
even
go
though it's
on
your
that.
dream day.
Would
It's
I
your
be
day.
scared?
No, it's joy, pure joy. Like you come off and you're grinning, and you hear other people talking about it, and you find yourself grinning and going along with their memories of it. So you think you're on a train that's going one way, and then all of a sudden the 4 little seater carriage type thing that you're on, cart, spins on its own. So you're still on the thing, but suddenly you can it's just
Suddenly you're flying through the air.
or you go backwards, you go sideways, you're
right.
just flung around to the best music ever.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
I'm
so
there. I'm there.
it's your day, but as your
It's
mate,
becoming yours now, though, but that's fine.
as your mate, I can already feel the joy that you're going to experience just from
all
going
right.
on this
I'm
ride.
here for the joy.
Okay, but you're in Epcot, so is there anything else that you'd like to do while you're here?
Space Mountain.
Okay, back to where we started in Magic
we're
Kingdom.
right
That's
there.
all good. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no, and then after that, can we do the safari?
Yay!
Yay! Let's do the safari.
So we're going to Animal Kingdom
Yeah.
for the Kilimanjaro safari before Space Mountain, because the animals might go to sleep.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that. And then I'd say we get a move-in dinner.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, one of those turkey legs or something. Yeah, there for that.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
fireworks.
Are you someone who gets their spot for the fireworks every time as well?
Yes. You could even take away the fireworks and just watch the stuff on the
Oh my,
Castle.
yeah, the projection.
The
It's unbelievable.
It's like I've forgotten how to speak. I'm so excited. The projections. But those things, that in itself is just insane. Like it's just so clear and magical.
Do you have a snack while you watch the fireworks? Or are you a snack
I've had
before
a lot
the
of snacks,
fireworks?
haven't I already?
Well,
I'd
I'm not
say.
judging. You know, you're in Disney. It's your day. You've got to just, go with what you
A
feel.
cinnamon stick.
Nice.
Yeah.
And are you going to eat that before the fireworks happen? Or are you going to be munching on it?
Before, because I
I
can't-
want to paint the picture here.
Yeah, I can't really concentrate on anything else other than the fireworks while I'm watching the fireworks. I just get really like I said, I then start just thinking, God, like, I've just got so much to do. Just, I can do anything. And there is so much left to do. And I'm so inspired. I just want to do it now. And I'm just like, we went with my sister and my brother-in-law last time, and it just is like, just so much love.
Yeah.
You know,
Do you know what? I had it this time.
emotions.
So my kids, some of them, two of them had gone off with Auntie Carrie. The other one was with Tom. So I was on my own.
Yeah.
And actually what I loved was looking around at the different groups of people and just seeing that, like them hearing the words and kind of leaning into each other and snuggling.
That's what I mean. It gets emotional.
Yeah.
I think I cried last time we went. And like afterwards I was like, God, guys, I could do anything. I could do anything. And then I woke up and I was like, they were fireworks. But I'm there for it. I don't think I'll ever get too old for it.
No.
No.
And
then just like you're so tired when you get into bed. But like a real good
your
tired.
feet.
Yeah. Yeah. Like emotionally and physically shattered.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Frankie, that has been quite a Disney day.
I know.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come whenever you want.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you. I feel like we should. I feel like, So now we're going to go on to the Lightning McQueen quick fire round.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Okay, all you've got to do is say one or the other.
Okay. Terrifying.
Minnie Mouse or Belle from Beauty and the Beast?
Minnie Mouse.
Mickey Waffle or Mickey Ice Cream?
Mickey Waffle.
Thrill Ride or Character Meet and Greet?
Thrill Ride.
Poncho on water rides or Get Soaked?
Oh, depends what time of year. Maybe poncho.
Planner or Play It By Ear?
Play it by ear.
Flight of Passage or Rise of the Resistance? You're in Pandora or you're in Galaxy's Edge? You're in Star
Flight
Wars.
of Passage.
Okay. Disney merch or holiday attire?
Oh, you got to have some Disney merch. Yeah.
Yeah, I got really jealous of everyone's bags this time.
Bags?
Yeah, they've got a whole range of different bags.
Really?
Yeah.
I literally emptied out the Christmas shop of Christmas baubles when we went
Did
at
you?
Christmas. Yeah.
Okay, dance for the parade or take pictures? You're too busy
Dance.
waving.
Yeah. I'm too busy waving, guys.
Hi, guys.
You need to change that question.
Thrill seeker or bag holder?
Oh, thrill seeker these days.
And parks by day or parks at night?
Oh, different vibes. Day.
Day.
Oh, I do. Oh. Can I watch the fireworks if I go by night?
Look, I'm not
These
saying...
questions aren't black and white about that. I don't know what to tell you.
You've had your whole day. That's still in the bag. You
Right.
don't worry about it. It's
Yeah.
not going to change anything. But...
All right. Night.
Because they're magical and they make you think you can do
choose.
everything.
Okay, yeah.
Frank, thank you so much for sharing some of your magical
worries.
Disney memories with us.
Thanks for having me.
What a hoot. Well, it's that time of the show where we talk to our Disney insider to hear all about the new exciting additions into Disney parks. Jamie, what's going on? What have you got for us this week?
Hello. Well, today I thought we could talk about some new things coming to Walt Disney World this year and beyond.
Okay.
Now, I can see you're wearing your Walt Disney World 50th anniversary Spirit jersey. Well, the 50th at Walt Disney World is coming to an end on the 31st of March, and that's going to make way for some exciting new experiences, one of which I am personally excited about because it's a return of Happily Ever After, Magic Kingdom Park.
Oh, it's just so romantic and wonderful. It's beautiful. It never fails. They never fail to deliver.
It doesn't. I mean, it's Disney, Magic Kingdom. The fireworks are always going to be the perfect end to a Magic Kingdom day. But Happily Ever After is returning and it is going to have a few little changes.
Oh.
So on April 3rd, 2023, when this returns, they will feature new projections down Main Street, USA.
Down Main Street?
Yeah, down Main Street.
That's incredible.
I know. It's going to bring to life the whole of Main Street as well as the castle, which is going to be great.
And have I heard about a new nighttime show at Epcot? Is that a thing?
It is a thing.
It's not just a rumour. It's real.
It's not a rumour. It is real. A new nighttime spectacular is planned to debut at Epcot this year. But until that show launches, we are going to be bringing back Epcot Forever, Did you see Epcot
No,
Forever?
I haven't seen that one.
It was a great show. It had lasers, lighting, fireworks, all the special effects. It was kind of like a nostalgic look at Epcot with some of the most iconic attractions from Epcot's history. But that's going to be lighting the skies over World Showcase Lagoon, also starting the 3rd of April 2023.
Big question, Jamie. How do you feel about Splash Mountain closing?
I'm excited. I am. I love Splash Mountain. But I'm excited because the closure means that we're another step closer to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And so, yeah, I am very excited. I love Princess and the Frog. It is very much a fan favourite. And Tiana's Bayou Adventure will not disappoint because it's going to take guests on a musical adventure inspired by the beloved story and characters from Princess and the Frog. Picking up where the film left off, guests are going to join Princess Tiana, Naveen, and the jazz-loving alligator Lewis on an adventure through the bayou as they prepare to host a one-of-a-kind Mardi Gras celebration where everyone is welcome.
Oh, sounds great.
It does. Along the way, guests will encounter familiar faces, make new friends, and travel through the bayou to original music inspired by songs from the movie, as they are brought into the next chapter of Tiana's story. It's coming to Magic Kingdom in Florida and also Disneyland Park in California in late 2024.
Okay, so still a little bit of time to wait, but it's going to be worth it.
Yes, a little bit of time to wait, but in the meantime, over in Epcot, we have Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. Scheduled to open at the end of 2023, this is going to be the first Disney Parks experience inspired by Moana. On the exploration trail, you'll get to meet and play with magical living water. And just like Moana's friend, the ocean, water will have a personality of its own, helping guests learn how to protect the natural water cycle in a fun and engaging way.
I love this. Also, there's that thing when you're in Walt Disney World in Florida where the water, when you see water, whether it's like a little sprinkler, the kids love it. And you love it because it's generally hot. Well, it has been the last couple of times that I've gone. And actually in Epcot, water in terms of dancing and playing is such a big theme. So it's lovely that they've carried on that theme in something new.
Yeah, definitely. There's so much kind of, like you say, playing water that kids can run around and splash in. So this is a great opportunity for kind of kids to also learn while cooling down and having some fun.
Absolutely. And that brings us to the end of another episode of Journey to the Magic. A huge thank you to Frankie Bridge. Now join me next week because I'll be chatting to the ultimate Disney fan, my sister-in-law. It's Carrie Hope Fletcher.